Hi everyone, today is Sunday, May 19th, and it happens to be as well the 19th day of cross stitch. Today I am working on the epic Pokemon cross stitch pattern. Since the last time I worked on it, I was only in this area up here. Now I'm almost at the halfway mark of the page, so I've added a lot more in this section. I'm slowly making my way over. When I spoke about this pattern and my goals for it on the 15th, which happened to be the halfway point of Stitch Mania in its entirety, I had said that I wanted to at least finish this page and probably start page 3, column, the second column. Actually, sorry, the third column, which happens to be page 3 for row 1. So I'm hoping I can still reach that goal. My plans have slowly changed and I've adapted in working on each piece. So before, what I used to do is if I would film this pattern, then when I was done filming, I will finish whatever color I was working on and put it away and then work on the Cinderella Dreams pattern and vice versa. And I realized that really wasn't working well for me because I wasn't completing as much stitching as I thought I was completing. And it was delaying my goals just a little bit. So it's not too crazy. So then the plan now that I have is, as I am stitching and filming this, I will continuously work throughout the day on the pattern for the day. So since I alternate days on patterns, today I will only be focusing on the epic Pokemon cross stitch throughout the entire day. So even if I take breaks throughout the day, I will continuously come back to it and only focus today on this pattern. And tomorrow would just be Cinderella and so on like that. And that's helping me complete a lot more of the pattern and stay on my goals that I had made for the second half of Stitch Mania. Today has been a crazy day. It was actually thundering and we had lightning. We basically had a lightning storm. And in our area we have several places that are flooded. The main streets are flooded. The apartment complex in our area, we have the main entrance, it's flooded by the gates. And even looking on social media and on the news, there's certain areas where cars can't drive by at all. We had a section in our town that was hailing. The whole parking lot was filled with hail. That one car actually, because of the hail and the rain, stalled, and it got stuck in everything and it couldn't move. And we were just amazed how crazy the weather is. We love the rain, both of us. We really enjoy it. So we didn't have an issue, and at the same time we've been at home, so not too bad of a deal there. We hope whoever's car did get stuck that they made it home safely. Right now I am working on, let's see, which other color do I want to start on while I'm here. We'll do this color. Okay, so the color that I'm going to be working on next is 471. So let me get that. Put this down real quick. So I did watch several YouTube cross stitch tips and trick channels and videos, and one of them I noticed that a lot of people had butterfly clips or hair claws used on their projects to hold the excess fabric. So I actually went to the dollar store and I bought a pack of 2. And so they're pretty big. They're like maybe 4 inches. So I have a white one and a black one that's holding all this extra fabric, so it makes it easier to stitch. So that's a good trick. So if anyone is looking for a way to hold their fabric while they're stitching, there's a trick, a little tip for you guys. And it doesn't have to be expensive, and I personally won't be using these for my hair. So they work perfect, and they were only $1, so I didn't have to spend too much money on them. If you have some already at home that you don't use, even better. That's a little trick, a little tip for you guys. I'm really glad that I'm making a lot of progress on this piece. And I will make sure that I reach my goal for the end of the month. We did have a lot of lightning today too, and a lot of thundering. The rain actually woke us up this morning. It sounded like a shower outside. That's how hard it was raining. But we need the rain. Even though people like to complain about it, we need it, so there's no need to complain about it. Today happens to just be a relaxing day today. I don't have anything crazy to do. We will be planning out our menu for the week. Usually what we do is either Saturdays or Sundays, my husband and I sit down and we plan out what kind of meals we want for the week. We don't meal prep. What we do instead is say, let's say Thursday we feel like making chicken pot pie, or maybe on Tuesday we want to make sliders or something like that. So we just plan out what we want for the week. And then I usually go grocery shopping on Mondays because Sundays it gets already packed. And then that way we already have everything that we need and we don't have to go shopping for the rest of the week. The only thing I do go shopping for during the week is sparkling water and regular water. I live off sparkling water. It's my favorite. I don't drink juice. I don't drink, I try to limit my soda intake, so sparkling water is what I'm addicted to. And I don't have a favorite brand or anything like that. But, yeah, sparkling water it's my favorite. So that's what we're going to have planned for the day. I did a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, I placed an order for some yarn. My best friend let me know that Slick Deals had an offer on their website with Lion Brand, and it had select yarn that was $1 a ball, and the deal was you had to purchase 10 balls of yarn to get them at $1 each. So I did make a purchase, and that should be arriving this week. Once it arrives, I will do a mini yarn haul. For those that don't know, I do have an Instagram page called Modern Stitchers Co. where I showcase my knitting, crocheting, and cross stitching. I learned how to crochet when I was very little, and then I stopped. I also learned how to do cross stitch through stamped cross stitch patterns that my mom had purchased, and then I stopped, and then my grandmother actually showed me how to knit a chain, and that was it. I couldn't do anything else. So as I got older and I would take public transportation to college, I watched YouTube channels on, or YouTube videos on how to knit or crochet, and I picked it up pretty fast that way. Then I bought myself a ball of yarn and a needle. Actually, bought myself a crochet hook first, and then after that, I've been hooked on it ever since. I really enjoy the process of that. I like the fiber arts, so like I had mentioned in some of my videos, a lot of the stuff that I make, I give them away as gifts, whether it be a scarf, a beanie, a blanket. I've done several baby blankets for family members. So I do enjoy the process of doing that. So I did purchase some yarn. So that should come in this week, and once it comes in, I'll do like a little bonus video and show you guys the colors that I got from that. So that's going to be exciting. And then, so today, since it's just it's usually what we do on the weekends is we pick either Saturday or Sunday to have breakfast. And we didn't go anywhere for breakfast yesterday, but we went today, and we ended up going to one of our favorite breakfast spots where they are well known just for omelets. And their omelets are pretty huge. They use 4 large eggs per omelet. And it's not just egg whites, it's the entire egg. And then on top of all the fillings that you get. So my favorite one is the bacon, avocado, and mushroom omelet. It comes with cheddar cheese, but I requested with no cheese. And it comes with hash browns, as well as your choice of, I believe it's 2 pancakes, half a waffle, a French toast, or regular toast. So you can pick what you want in it with it, and it's not for an additional charge, it's part of the order. So I usually get regular toast because it is a big meal. At least the average person can share that plate. So 2 people can eat off 1 plate. But we are foodies. We enjoy our food. So what we typically do is we try to eat early the day before. So, for example, yesterday we stopped eating by 6 o'clock so that when we went to have breakfast this morning, knowing that they're big portions, we would be hungry enough to eat the whole thing. Since I got an omelet, my husband ended up getting chicken fried steak with gravy on it, and he also got half a waffle, and it came with scrambled eggs and country potatoes, and that's the whole combo. That's not a la carte where you just pick specific things. That's the entire combo. So that's what he got. And what we usually do is we'll eat half of it because we'll be pretty full while we're there at the restaurant, and then we take it home and finish it at home. So it's worth the price. We really enjoy it, and the people there are really nice. And then they also offer the option of, if you don't want to eat there, you can call it in and they'll have it ready. You can always pick up your breakfast order. And they're actually open pretty early. They're open from like 6 in the morning on the weekends and 5 in the morning on the weekdays. And they close by like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they're closed. So you can imagine it does get packed. So when you want to go, you need to be ready to sometimes wait in line for about 15-30 minutes, but it's worth the wait, in our opinion. So that's what we did today. There we go. The other thing that we have planned or that I have planned for the week is hopefully rethread my needle again. Actually, I'm gonna mark off what I've already stitched. What I have planned is probably, we have a gym here at our complex. I've never been to it, so I might check it out during the week. Haven't decided yet. Mark this off. Mark this off right here. You know, you never realize how much you stitch until you mark everything off, which is pretty amazing. There we go. I wish I can show you guys how I'm marking it off, but due to copyright issues, I can't show you guys the actual pattern. Thread. Okay. And usually on Sundays, if we don't do our chores on Saturday, we do them on Sundays. So that means getting the apartment, not necessarily deep cleaning, but getting it clean, like doing laundry, getting it ready for the week, past vacuum, little things like that, just maintenance. So, huh?
Not that we don't do it during the week.
My husband says we don't do it during the week either.
No, not that we don't.
So, you know, regular Sunday stuff.
No, I'm saying we do it during the week.
We do it during the week. It's just maintenance on the Sundays. That's all it is. Alright, let me find my spot. Okay, I thought my needle came off the thread, but it didn't. I am thinking about doing a new series for the month of June. I'm still working out the logistics of it, but I'm hoping to do. I really enjoy the fact that I've been filming every day, and I want to continue that momentum. But I think I'm going to be, instead of showing the alternating patterns every day, I might do the patterns Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then do different videos on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So once I figure all that out, I will definitely share that with you guys. And then also don't forget that on my Modern Stitches Co. Instagram page, I do post in the highlights any progress that I've made on both of the patterns that I'm working on during Stitch Mania. So you can always check the progress there, how it looked from beginning up till now. The one that I've seen dramatic change on is the Pokemon one. The Cinderella one, since it's all confetti, it was a slow progress. But now that the confetti is mostly done, I am noticing a lot of it being done faster. And you can see the difference on that one as well. I hope wherever you guys at, that you guys are staying dry if it is raining in your area. Oops, I lost my... There it goes. Today I'm also going to be changing my nail polish, so you guys will actually see a new color It's by Essie, and it's in the color Dive Bar. I have the nail polish right here. That's the number, and it's like an iridescent blue, and it has like some purple. So that's going to be the color. So you guys will see that in tomorrow's video. And that's also what I do on Sundays. I change out my nail color. I'm really glad that this section uses one color, so I'm able to cover a huge section at a time. Yeah. So I'm almost done with this section. But before I finish it off, how do you guys spend your guys' Sundays? Do you guys just stay home and relax? Do you do weekend errands before the work week starts or before the school week starts? Do you guys meal prep or just cook whatever you guys feel like cooking? Let me know in the comments below what you guys do. We tried the whole meal prep thing, but it didn't work for us. We just feel like the food loses its flavor after a couple of days, and since we are foodies, my husband is a chef. He went to culinary school. We feel and we notice the difference in food that's been cooked the day of, and you eat it, it tastes nice and fresh, and the next day it's bearable. But the third day, fourth day, it starts to lose its flavor. It doesn't taste good, and we just think it's a waste of money because it's just gonna go out the door. We're not gonna eat it. We like variety, so that's why we plan out our menu for the week, and we only make enough to last for dinner that day, and maybe to take to lunch the next day, and that's it. We don't make food. We don't bulk cook, so we don't have enough. We don't make enough food that lasts like 2 or 3 days. It's just not us. But if you guys do it and it works for you, that's great. So I'm gonna end here. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me, or at least a portion of your Sunday with me, or whatever day you're watching this. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are have the great rest of your weekend, and enjoy your time off before the work week starts. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. Again, you can follow me on Modern Stitches Co. on Instagram, where I show daily progress of my cross stitch patterns, and you can find any updates on my knitting and crocheting there as well. Thank you again for spending time with me, and I will talk to you guys later.